Hello, I'm Paul Pluta, the expert on luxury wristwatches, and today we're talking about the 2017 wristwatch depression. And today I'd like to speak about Panerai for the Paneristis out there. And I gotta tell you, very interesting situation. The market for Panerai has been flat for 12 to 18 months, and we're now at a stage where it is absolutely diabolical. Now, before the Paneristis out there slit their wrists, let's just back the truck up. Now, does that mean Panerai is going to be worthless? Does that mean I can pick up a great Panerai for $1,000? No, it doesn't. Not on your life. See, what's happened is Panerai has, well, the bubble has burst. Okay, so what that means is where Panerai used to be traded as hot as a Rolex Daytona, that market has ceased. It ceased to a trickle. However, if you have a quality Panerai piece, you're not going to have a piece which is worthless. That's not the case at all. What will happen is good Panerai stock, so we're talking good condition, original box, original papers, a receipt from purchase, maybe a service receipt or two. Quality, well cared for, good stock will still have value. Now, it depends which end of the Panerai we're looking at. The safest bet, in my opinion, is the classic Paneristi favorites. PAM 111, the base 0, PAM 112. The basic Panerais will always be very desirable pieces. So it's a bit like a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW. The best models to retain value are the 3 Series and the C-Class. So these are genuine models, not cheapies like the A-Class or the 1 Series or the 2 Series. We're talking 3 Series, a good, decent benchmark, and classic Panerais. If you buy classic Panerais, look for good examples, box papers, purchase receipt, maybe a service receipt, original straps, nice cared for condition. You really aren't going to be that nasty in price. Some of the extreme Panerais, the solid gold Panerais, the chronograph, expensive complications, yeah, they're not really Panerai core business. They may be difficult. However, you stick to classic Panerai and okay, they mightn't be easy to shift like they were in the past, but they still have a lot of value. Now, I've got to tell you this. In Singapore, Hong Kong, Panerai has crashed. Dealers do not want to have more stock unless it's very cheap. So you will be lowballed, very well lowballed, if you come in with a Panerai to sell. However, if you should never be selling through dealers anyhow. These guys are scoundrels. You should be on a Panerai forum, and good pieces will bring reasonable money. Now, there may be a drop. If you've bought at the crazy high end and you need the money fast, yes, there can be some nasty surprises. But Panerai pieces like a PAM 111, they're still very desirable, very collectible, classic Panerai. The other rule for Panerai is stay away from the dreaded white dial. The only person who can wear a white dial successfully is Phil Collins. That's right, he wears a white dial Panerai. So unless you're as uber cool as Phil Collins, stay away from it. Black dial, classic Panerai pieces. Now, I gotta tell you, what's gonna happen in the future? Are they gonna be terminal poison? Well, the answer is decent good stock, box papers, receipts, service receipts will all make the piece easier to sell than doggies. Now, the thing is this, with Panerai, the market has been huge up, huge down. It'll come good because the basic design characteristics of Panerai is a pretty cool watch. So the answer is buy the Panerai you like, but it's no longer an investment like a Daytona is. These pieces here are to be bought by the purist and enthusiast who likes the style of watch. Panerai has seen better days, but for the true collector, this won't matter. In fact, the true Paneristi who really loves the goods will be keen to scour for good examples and may get a bargain in the process. This false investment market that existed was a Ponzi scheme of Bernie Madoff proportions. It was always going to collapse. I'm Paul Pluta for the Paul Pluta channel, speaking about Panerai. Panerai! I would like to add a Panerai, and I'm in hibernation. I'm not buying at the moment due to financial reasons. But down the track, I'd like to add a PAM 111, black dial, steel, classic Panerai. I'd love to add one down the track. So this type of piece, you know, at the moment, money is very scarce for me, so I'm not going to be dipping my toe in. But once things resume in my own personal life, I would love to be a Paneristi. Paul Pluta signing out on the Archie Luxury channel and the Paul Pluta channel.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece, we adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.